Good morning, TTW. And today, we're gonna be doing a little fishy update. I got a whole bunch of up in here, and they be breeding, you know what I'm saying? They get a little freak of tone up in there. I got some white clouds over here, and they getting a little freak of tone down here. And then these predatory fish over here, Billy and Mandy and Nibbler, well, they're getting upgraded to the temporary thing over here. The little water land tub that's blowing out a little bit. It's temporary. I've had it sitting here for a bit. It's chilling. Don't tell me what I know how to do or not know how to do, okay? Whore. Anyways, I got some not white clouds. I got some of these rice fish. I'm a freak for some cold water species, you know what I'm saying? It's just beautiful. And I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about in just a minute. Today I'm sipping on that Colombian cocaine. I'm kidding, I think it's the Caribbean Single Origin by Vermont Coffee Company. Shit's pretty bussin'. French press all the time, baby. I ain't playing no games around here. Anyways, let's get to the good stuff. So these are Madeca rice fish, Japanese fish. Very cool. Ooh, this one right here. Let's see if we can zoom in, everybody. Zooming in. Zooming in. You see those little things around her booty hole? Her booty hole right there? Those right there, that little ball, those are eggs. So in springtime and summertime, they lay their eggs the most. They've probably laid around like 30 eggs in here. I have a Taiwan tiger, and then I have Yazukara gold Madeca rice fish. So these are the Taiwan tigers. They're like a red with sparkles on them. And then the yellow ones, nope, that's my heady guppies. Hold on, everybody. There's one. Where'd he go? But they're a gold speckled looking one with greens. Oh, look at that, gorgeous. And then, oh, there's another one right there. Look at that beautiful fish. Both of them have been laying eggs. And then my guppies that I've been trying to breed out with their colors that they have, if you look up here, zooming on in. Where we at, everybody? You see that little guy right there? That is my first bred out of them. It does have a yellow body already at this young age, that tiny little thing, smaller than a grain of rice. And then I saw a second one behind this tub right here too. So it seems like the breeding, and it seems like the color is proving out. We won't know truly until like probably like, I would say 2-3 months from now to see what the colors would be. But my Madeca rice fish, which I will be putting outside eventually, already have eggs on them. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Can't wait to get a better camera for you guys. Oh, look at those eggs. But it's really cool. I've been feeding them Dr. Brasslers. I've been feeding them insect pellets. I've been feeding them also, what else? My usage trip, Ryan Trib, and believe it or not, a little bit of beef heart. Don't come at me, people. But that's just to get some high protein and fats in there, just so it just kind of adds in some breeding activities. This does not have any heater in here, but with how the temperatures are going right now, it is slowly moving up. So it'll go from like 66 to like 70 degrees. And let me tell you, it's loving it. It's doing a lot of breeding activity because of that. That's the update of the little 10-gallon. 20 tall has been doing really good. The white clouds are all breeding. The males are really flaring up. You see the white tips and everything. And they have been going through all the wisteria and the water lettuce up here, doing a lot of breeding action, getting freak of tone up in here. And I'm super excited to see them and their little babies to start coming out because I know they're laying eggs. I just haven't seen it. I see the dancing and everything going on. Same thing, I've been feeding my Easter shrimp, insect pellets, Dr. Brasslers, Vibrabrites. These eat basically the same amount of stuff. Corridors are doing great. Oh, look at the half beaks. And the one female looks like she is getting chunky. I'm gonna keep eating high protein because the number one thing with these when breeding, yes, you might be able to get them pregnant. It's keeping the babies alive. They do produce a lot of infertile babies because of lack of nutrition. So I've also been using that Boyd's vitamin that I use for the puffer fish just to make sure that they are getting the necessities that they need to breed some babies. What's going on? This tank's really coming along pretty well. I just need to get better light, I think, and some more just taller plants with wisteria. I'm gonna turn this more into like, maybe like a creek pond type of thing instead of like a tropical, because I really do like these white clouds and the half beaks. Look at that. Look at that. That's so freaking amazing. Oh, let's zoom in there. Oh, it's that natural activity going on. They really do like current. I think it helps out with just a healthier fish if you have some little exercise in there. But all right, everyone, let's get to this final tank. So in the 10-gallon quarantine basically is what it's been. I have added 2 new fish. I haven't posted really much about it. It's been on my stories. I've been sending Snapchats and everything like that. But I have 2 lemon Oscars, they said. I couldn't get select grades, so we'll see when they become adults. There's one there, all sad. Another one, all sad. Yes, their fins are nipped because they're fighting, and it's a small tank. And I also think it's, believe it or not, the ornate nibbler in here. You can sometimes see his little nose. But I think he's nipping at them at nighttime. They are terrified of nibbler. But today they're going to be moving to this waterland tub. Yeah, I know it's Bowen, but it's been like this for a while. I also patched up a hole over there, and that's been holding up for the last 5 days, almost up to a week. So it is good. Everything's fine. It's really not that bad. What I'm going to do is just do a little jerry rig stuff and just freaking clamp it. I have 2 like screens that I'm going to put on the top as for it, and I'm going to put a bunch of the water, all the plants from in here. Oh, camera's freaking out. All the plants from over here into there. So we're gonna add all this Java fern, wisteria, and then I'm probably gonna put some Anubias that's in this tank also in there. Farm camera's horrible. I forgot to tell you, the pH and everything is exactly the same. I got the water tested at work. It's 7.5 and 7.5, and then I have a UV sterilizer on this new tank that's 125 gallons for a 40-gallon tank, so more than enough, and I'm gonna add the sponge filter too. So the waters are exactly the same. I'm trying to get this water up to temp. It's at 72, so I'm not too worried. And I have some other heaters that I can add to it, and I'll show you. One of these things to help for heater. It's just like a reptile heater to make sure it doesn't overheat. So if I need to add more, I can. But it has been slowly going up. It's at 73.7. That one's not going to be on the dot, so it won't. But 73.7, it has been going up. It's gone up by like 1.7 degrees. As I started in that, I put in another heater maybe 45 minutes ago. It's a 100 watt and a 300 watt, so we're definitely gonna be okay. All right, TTW, you're off the stabilizer, so if I'm shaky, it's because I just had 3 cups of freaking Colombian fresh Caribbean cocaine, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, we broken down the 10-gallon quarantine. I got like a couple of the bigger pebbles just to get some of that, anaerobic bacteria that actually grows on the rocks, so they're all up in there. Once again, I have a UV sterilizer in here, so for 125 gallons, I'll show you. It's a mess in here right now, like the new rug. But SP13 UV sterilizer, 395, whatever, that doesn't matter, but 125 gallons. So basically every day it'll probably get filtered 3 times through. I separated the Bashir in here. He's quite big, he's getting pretty big. And then the other 2 guys are in here, you know, laying on the ground like Oscars do. Light's a little low. Going to be hitting up Home Depot once I'm done acclimating these guys and get them in here. For right now, temporary, I'm going to use these old screen doors for the tall windows. I don't use them anywhere. It's been down here forever. Just for temporary, I might get some of that egg crate lighting and just put it on top of there because that'd be a lot better. But yeah, also I added the 125-gallon sponge filter with a little outlet like that, make it like a little power head action. A lot of oxygen going on in here. I really want a lot of surface break. I might even get more, to be honest with you, but we'll see. I might get like an air stone up in this bit. All right, TTW, it's the moment of truth. I've been acclimating them for probably about 30 minutes. The waters doesn't really matter. It's exactly the same, but the temperatures and anything like that, I just wanted to make sure they're okay. I drained about 5 gallons in here, so I'm also just gonna retoss them in just like this. So here's Billy and Mandy, my lemon Oscars. And then for the next ones, our next one is Nibbler, my ornate by Sheer. Here we go. So that's probably about 3 gallons from each of those, and I emptied out 5. All right, TTW, this is it. This is all temporary for the top. I'm eventually just gonna make one, and I'll get a clamp. We didn't get that today. I couldn't find what I wanted, but this is the new grow out tank. Check that out. So we got the filter over there. Got a bunch of water sprite, combomba, water lettuce, duckweed, chameleon plant, or Sarnosis canarius or some shit like that. Java fern, a bunch of moss and pearlweed that I just have floating in here. But there is Nibbler. And then the Oscars, I'm not quite sure where they're at. Somewhere in here, that's for damn sure. There's one back here. See in there? There's one by the sponge filter too, but they're probably all hiding now, scared in their new giant enclosure. Well, that's it, TTW. Till the next one.